Pluribus episode 3 just dropped, and wow, this show went from dark comedy to, oh, humanity might actually blow up the earth because one sad woman had a bad day. Vince Gilligan really meant it when he said this wasn't Breaking Bad, but something stranger, softer, and way more dangerous. Welcome back to your nerdy show. I'm your host, Spoiler Master. In this episode, Carol realizes she can ask for literally anything, and the others will deliver. Yes, even a live grenade. And that single moment changes the entire trajectory of the show. So let's break down episode 3, titled Grenade. What really happens, what that ending means, and how this episode flips the power dynamic of the entire series.
You're gonna forget everything you know about Helen. Every memory, every thought she ever had.
Carol's flight home and the weight of grief. The episode opens with Carol flying back after that intense confrontation with Kumba Diabate. Zosha is with her, which means Carol did stop Air Force One and escape before being consumed by the happiness hive mind. But here's the thing. Carol is not happy about being saved. Everyone around her is trying to comfort her, move her to first class, give her special treatment, offer kindness, anything, and she just rejects all of it. She's stuck inside her grief, almost holding on to it as if it's the last piece of her real life. And then we get those flashbacks of her and Helen, their trip to that frozen hotel made entirely of ice and snow. It's beautiful, but the way the show frames it, the memory feels like a stab wound every time. There's no comfort in it, just loss. So when Zosha gently brings up Helen to make her feel better, Carol snaps. She doesn't want her grief softened. She wants to keep it, control it, own it. She even tells Zosha to never use Helen's memory again because she is the only one who is allowed to carry that pain. And that line matters because so much of this episode is about how Carol clings to control, even when she says she doesn't want it.
Be careful with that.
Right, like you would give me a real hand grenade.
The gift that breaks her. Zosha gives her a box containing all her delayed mail, including a package Helen had ordered as a homecoming gift. That moment hits hard. Carol asks about it. Zosha explains. Carol breaks. And again, she lashes out not because Zosha's wrong, but because remembering Helen in a world where everything is artificially happy feels like a betrayal of real emotion. Zosha tries again by sending her Carol's favorite breakfast from a beloved B&B in Provincetown. She throws it away like it's radioactive. She simply cannot accept kindness. This is important. She's drowning in grief, and grief doesn't let you accept good things. Carol doesn't want comfort. She wants control. And episode 3 is the moment she discovered she has far more of it than she realized.
Hey, I'm gonna go get some help, okay?
It's okay, Carol.
Carol discovers her power, and it's terrifying. Carol heads to the market to get food, only to find the entire place empty. Everything has been redistributed to people who needed more. That idea absolutely infuriates her. She calls Zosha. Zosha explains very calmly that all food was sent to places with shortages. Carol demands to have her grocery store restocked immediately. And what happens? Minutes later, trucks roll in, workers rush the aisles, and the entire supermarket magically fills back up, product after product, just for her. That's the moment Carol realizes the others will give her anything she asks for. Not within reason, not if it's safe, not if it won't ruin society. Anything. This is the scene where the episode really shifts tone. What starts as Carol being overwhelmed by grief suddenly becomes Carol standing at the edge of godlike power, whether she wants it or not.
Would you give me a hand grenade?
You asked for one.
The city goes dark and the domino fall. Fast forward to later that night. Carol's drunk, angry, overwhelmed, and then her lights go out. When she steps outside, she sees the entire city has gone dark, except for her house. It's eerie, silent, almost apocalyptic. Then Zosha calls. She explains they were trying to conserve energy across the city because with no crime, no nightlife, and no unrest, people don't need power at night. They only accidentally shut off Carol's house too. This is another huge clue. The others have built a society that runs on perfect happiness, and everything is optimized for that, except Carol. Carol gets exceptions. Carol gets special treatment. Carol gets everything she demands. Zosha asks if there's anything she can do to help. Carol, annoyed and sarcastic, says something like, "Yeah, a grenade would fix everything." The others pause. They can't tell if she's joking. Zosia decides to assume she isn't. And yes, they deliver a real, live grenade.
I asked right now, would you give me another hand grenade?
Yes.
The most dangerous drink of her life. Carol and Zosia end up drinking together. It's awkward, it's emotional, and it escalates fast. Carol pulls the pin on the grenade jokingly, or maybe impulsively, and the moment she realizes this isn't some prop or joke, she panics. She yanks it out of Zosia's hands and throws it out the window, right before it explodes. The blast destroys her front yard, and her car, and probably Carol's last shred of denial. Zosia ends up badly injured and is rushed to the hospital. This entire sequence is the turning point for the whole show, because after this, Carol stops asking, "What can they do?" and starts asking, "Why would they give me a grenade?" And when you think about it, she's absolutely right. This is madness. Carol learns the dark truth. She can ask for anything. Carol sits in the hospital waiting room while Zosia receives treatment. Another member of the others sits with her and explains what happened, and he says something that changes the entire meaning of Pluribus. We will move heaven and earth to make you happy. Not help her, not support her, not protect her. Make her happy. Even if it feels wrong, even if it's dangerous, even if it's morally insane. And Carol finally realizes they aren't thinking ethically, they're thinking obediently. She asks if they really would give her anything she wants. The answer is a simple, unflinching yes. That's when her expression shifts. The fear, the confusion, the grief, all of it mixes with a dawning understanding. She has more power than any human should ever have.
We would move heaven and earth to make you happy, Carol.
Carol now holds apocalypse-level power. Let's be clear, when Carol joked about wanting an atom bomb earlier in the season, we all laughed. It felt like a dark, absurd line in a dark, absurd show. But now it's foreshadowing, because the others will give her whatever she asks for. Meaning Carol, the saddest, most emotionally fragile human alive, could genuinely ask for an actual nuclear weapon and get it. The power dynamic flips completely in this episode. Before episode 3, don't worry, Carol, we'll protect you. We'll take care of you. You're a precious, fragile exception. After episode 3, tell us what you want. We'll obey anything. We will reshape the world around your feelings. That isn't comfort. That isn't care. That is dangerous. Absolute power in the hands of someone emotionally shattered. And Vince Gilligan knows exactly what he's doing. He's created a scenario where the fate of humanity might hinge on the emotional stability of one grieving woman.
What about an atom bomb?
The bigger question, are the others truly happy, hive-minded beings incapable of moral judgment? Or are they suppressing their instincts just to avoid upsetting Carol? Or are they playing along until she becomes useful or dangerous to them? The way they debate Carol's grenade request is chilling. They don't analyze the moral risk. They don't consider the consequences. They are simply trying to interpret her emotional tone. It's not obedience. It's programming. And Carol just discovered the cheat code.
You people make no goddamn sense. Do you know that?
The ending. Carol is no longer a passenger. By the end of the episode, Carol isn't just a sad, depressed survivor anymore. She's something much more dangerous. A person whose emotional impulses can reshape the world. She now understands that she doesn't have to ask permission. She doesn't have to go along. She doesn't have to try to survive the others. She can command them. The grenade wasn't a joke. It was a test. And she passed. Or failed, depending on how you see it. Either way, the balance has shifted, and now she's standing on the edge of a world-ending amount of influence.
You have got to be fucking kidding me.
Our nerdy thoughts. Episode 3 is deceptively calm. It feels slow at first, like we're just following Carol through grief and depression, but beneath all of that, every scene is building toward one huge reveal. She has the power to end this world. The pacing is deliberately slow so that when the grenade arrives, it hits like a truck. And that moment isn't just a physical explosion, it's a narrative explosion. Director Gordon Smith really leans into silence, emotional discomfort, and long, quiet shots to make us feel Carol's numbness. And Rhea Seehorn, man, she gives one of her best performances of the entire series so far. You feel every micro-expression, every suppressed scream, every ounce of grief she tries to swallow. This is an episode about a woman who does not want power, suddenly realizing she has enough to annihilate the world, or save it. And that lingering question of what she'll do next is the kind of tension only Vince Gilligan can build. If episode 3 is the turning point, then episode 4 is going to be chaos.
No, what the heck, I'll laugh anyway.